for life. Yeah, we lead, I'm in the night. Keep check in a bag of Louis V. Two on my wrist, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, I swap on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even know me, trust my brothers, way back from the north, it's the end of York, spending like they owe me.
Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. This, of course, being game one of the season, their first look at the Pistons.
Last year, these two gave us a very entertaining season series, splitting the games.
Well, they gave us great matchups a year ago. Hopefully, that's the case again now.
Back to Harris. And it's blocked by Vucevic. Isumu outside. Back to White. Uses the glass on the layup. The battle under the rim could be spicy. These two teams don't back down, Legs.
You're going to see a lot of contact under the glass tonight. Two of the best rebounding teams in the league. There's no doubt this is going to be physical from the get-go.
Watch out for stray elbows. First quarter of play, a minute in. And that one's good. Giddey.
How about Giddey just flicking it in? I mean, that's not an easy shot.
Cunningham, right side. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Three-pointer, Vucevic. Tim, how do you like discipline for the new Pistons? Wily veterans alongside the new blood.
I love the way they have built this team. Shooting was their Achilles heel, but these veterans bring spacing and savvy.
Pass to Buzelis. Vucevic gets the bucket.
There's a reason Vucevic shoots a great percentage. So adept and skilled at scoring inside.
Harris misses. Here's Giddey. Driving inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Chicago leading. Pass to White. Picked by Vucevic. And he lobs it up top. Stolen by Thompson. 3 on 3. Here's Duren. Chicago grabs the miss.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
And Vucevic slams it in.
Love it when Vucevic attacks with intent. He has the size and strength to dominate around the cup.
Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent. Game plan.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Kobe White becoming an offensive focal point, saying it means a lot that my coaches and my teammates trust me. The only thing that can prepare you for this is going through it. For me to become the player I want to be, I need those moments. It's all part of the learning process and the journey. DA, back to you.
Okay, Allie, good stuff. Picked by Vucevic. Oh, sweet move. And it's Giddey missing.
and you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Here's Klintman, and he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
They've done a great job establishing an inside presence. Now that'll open up more options offensively throughout the remainder of the game.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
It's intercepted. Pass to LeVert. Detroit moving the ball around. Sasser with the ball. Picked up by Collins. Back to Sasser. And he hits it to tie the game.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Marcus Sasser. That's his first foul of the game. Williams from long range. Sasser with a rebound.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
LeVert. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Jones. Banked it in off the glass.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Sasser. Pass to Holland. There's the three. And it's Chicago with the board. Okoro up top. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Bulls out in front. They lead by a bucket. And
12. Detroit 10.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
They've been active, they've been disruptive, but now the question is, can they maintain this level of intensity?
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Here's Cunningham. Knocks down the step-back J. Cunningham's got his second basket.
The defense was certainly a little late in reacting to the step-back.
Williams on the wing. Jacks up a three. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
From deep, Giddey. And it's Harris with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Here's Thompson. He takes it in. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Pass to Dosunmu. Left side, White. Shot clock at 6. And here is Vucevic. And the shot goes in. And it's 6 points for Nikola Vucevic.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Giddey scanning the floor. Pass to Dosunmu. From downtown. The rebound by Detroit. To the inside. Here's Duren. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. Duren's got 8.
Well, he's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
A great find by Giddey. A tall guard who sees the floor so well.
Oh, stolen by Harris. Ivy with the ball. Now guarded by White. Tipped. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Giddey. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Pistons are improving on both ends, but particularly on defense. Cade Cunningham said, everybody is stepping up on that end and taking the challenge to guard. We have a good system that allows us all to play our strengths. We're still hungry, though. We're not satisfied at all. Guys, back to you.
More to prove. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. That three's off the mark. And so here is Chicago. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Vucevic with it. Now Thompson defending. Here's Giddey. Vucevic in the post. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the three off target. Oh, it's stolen. With 1 on the clock. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Chicago ahead. They lead by 5. We've got more in store for you right after this. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
To the middle. Stolen by Collins. Here's Williams. And the bucket is good. Williams has got 5 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
Collins outside. Jones feels it out. 5 to shoot. Sends it home from three-point land. And now a 10-point Chicago lead.
Those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Holland gets the bucket.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And it's the Bulls' ball. Outside Jones. Pass to Terry. Now here's Williams. The rebound by Stewart. Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Goes up on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Pistons ball.
And here's LeVert for 3. Collins with the rebound. Bulls leading by 8. Jones with the ball. Guarded by Stewart. Jones' shot is good. He's got 9.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent. Yeah, defensively, you just have to be better than that. You know he's a very good three-point shooter.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Okoro. Back to Jones. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Duren with a steal. Here's Ivey. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 5-point Bulls lead.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivey really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
And so here is Chicago. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, B.A., on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control.
2 minutes remaining.
Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Kobe White picks one up. Tim, a top 5 pick in 2022. Jaden Ivey battled inconsistency in his first few seasons.
Well, he is an explosive athlete, and at this level, you can't dominate with speed alone. So he's continuing to put in work, and he's making real strides.
Picked by Vucevic. Floats one. Ooh, and a nice layup by Giddey. Giddey's got 8 points.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Harris a screen. Clock at 6. Cunningham going to work inside.
They're really working the paint now.
A minute 6 left in the third. Dosunmu outside. Pass to Vucevic. Good D by Duren. And here are the Pistons. They're on a 12-4 run. Detroit moving the ball around. The 3-ball, no problem for Cade.
Love that shot by Cunningham. He's developing more confidence in his three-point stroke.
Giddey into the lane. And he lays it up and in. He's got 10.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Giddey. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
Yeah, Giddey keeping it simple there, taking what the defense gives him.
The Pistons trailing. Now here's Cunningham. 11 points in the game. Down low. Duren. And the dunk by Duren. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3.
The Pistons, 39.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Cunningham with the ball. 4-3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
And playing with great control, Cunningham is dictating the pace, getting to his spots, and taking it to the defense.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
And you can just see their confidence is growing.
Pass to Harris. Cunningham outside. Cunningham on the take. And Cunningham throws it down.
Once Cunningham has a full head of steam, there is no stopping.
Got it.
And just great intensity down the stretch. I mean, he really wants to rock with the game on the line.
And that is great leadership. He certainly has that clutch gene that every team needs. Well, he would like to forget that first half, but he has found something out there now.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Yeah, how about Giddey tonight? Scoring the ball, such a different matchup. I don't know who they can throw at him right now.
And that one's good. Thompson.
They're fortunate to be leading after shooting below 40% in the first half.
And the layup is good off the glass. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I'm surprised because he's a guy you have to key on for something like that. You can't let him get one that easy. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Vucevic. Oh, the lead pass. Great dish.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Duran the screen. Now Ivy. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by Vucevic. With the drive. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Oh, man. Massive points from Buzelis. Yes.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Outside Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Yes, sir! That one's good!
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
And a one-handed slam!
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's Holland. Cunningham. Collins rips down the board. Chicago trailing here. Outside Jones. Bucket is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Collins a screen. Outside Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Collins. Jones outside to take the lead. Stewart with the rebound. Trying here to put the game out of reach.
And that's why it's important to play this one smart.
Here's Chicago now. Cash it in.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Buries it.
Such a talented offensive player. LeVert is a great option late.
Collins. Jones. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots. They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.